Hi everyone. Wow, the benefits of meditation. That's my talk today. I wonder who is going to be here today for this amazing talk on meditation. Yep, let's just see where it's going to take us. If you have any questions regarding meditation, please let me know. I would love to hear any comments. Let me know when people join. So meditation, it's been around for centuries. There is a reason why people meditate. But what is that reason? Why? Why do people meditate? Why do people love to meditate? What is it? I know I'm a meditator as such, and I have been meditating for a long time now. For the good part of 30 years, I have been meditating, enjoying meditation. How did I begin? I began through a trauma. Let's say that. Many people begin meditating because there is an issue or there is a problem or they want to seek something, find something, search something out or change something. So meditation has many, many reasons behind why people meditate. Not everyone will choose to meditate in their life. That I will tell you. Not many people will need to meditate. That's their belief. But truly, if any of you out there wish to change reality, if any of you out there wish to change what is going on in society, in collective consciousness, in what we see, feel, hear, speak, what we recognize in the world, if you're one of these people who you want to change something outside of you, then you can't just change it without meditation. And I am really going to say that. You know, people say, oh, but I've never meditated and I can change my reality whenever I want. And I'm like, great. But does it last? Is it still a problem? Is there still something you really deeply are searching for? That's the reason people meditate, because they're searching for something. So if you want to change something, and right now we all know what's happening in the world, you know, there is a lot of talk about the COVID. There's a lot of talk about isolation, about lockdowns. There's a lot of talk about everything. So if you are wanting to say no to something outside of you, if you are advocating about something outside of you, then have you gone inside? Have you found that part of you inside? What particle of you has created outside? So how did I begin meditation? Mine was through trauma. Yeah, I had a family member, my first husband, who died suddenly in a car accident. Within 18 months of that experience, I was starting to have anxiety, a bit of stress, overwhelm, panic attacks. My mind was racing. I didn't understand what was going on. I had never really looked at the mind before. I didn't really understand what the mind's power was and how we can create reality based on what's going on in the mind. So that was my experience. I reached out to meditation because my thoughts were overwhelming me. My thoughts were crazy. My thoughts were telling me I could die. My thoughts were telling me that I am sick all the time. My thoughts were telling me that people around me were hurting me, harming me, talking about me, saying things about me. Was that all true? I have no idea. But at the time, it felt real. At the time, I was so consumed by it that I could not do anything else. I felt like I was going crazy because of what was going on inside me, inside my mind. So, meditation, why do people reach for it? Many reasons. But ideally, the most that people reach for it these days is because there's something going on within them. Their mind is overwhelming. They're depressed. They're anxious. they're confused, you know, many, they're angry, they're hurt, they're vulnerable, they're fearful. All of this is why people reach for meditation. Why? Because meditation slows everything down inside you. That's it. So what is the purpose of meditation? First is to find out what's going on inside you. Yeah, not just what appears outside of you, not just in your personal life, but in your society and then in the world, right? There's a bigger picture of what the mind can do. So the first thing, let's see what's going on. That's what I would say to you. If you want to meditate, you've got to be willing to go in and find out what on earth is going on inside your mind. What particles are you sending out into atmosphere that are creating reality and creating this energy inside your body? So let's see what's really going on. To me, that's the first step of meditation. How does that look? You see inside you. When you close your eyes, the first thing is the mind. You can hear. What are you doing? You can't meditate. You haven't got time to do this. You should be up doing something else. Remember, you've got things to do. So the first thing that you come across when you begin meditating is the mind. The monkey mind chatter. All of those monkeys chattering away to you. And we wonder why people are so consumed. We wonder why people are so busy, because the mind is beating them up. All right. So you will start to see what your mind is doing, what thoughts are going and running through your mind. So here's the what's going on internally. Then, once you've realized and acknowledged, here are my thoughts, here is my mind, what is it doing? What's it doing with the story? Oh my God, some of the stories out there right now are massive. People are doing this, governments are doing that, conspiracy theories, fearful theories, in confinement, lockdowns. Every time you read or you hear one of these words, you're going into your own story about it. Your mind goes, yes, we're just going to conjure up another one of them. We're just going to tell you something else. Now, I'm not saying that none of this isn't happening, but it's what you do with it within yourself that creates you, that creates the uncomfortable experience within you, that then creates the atmosphere in your home, that then creates the atmosphere in society, between your friends, your family, online. All of this is about you. So go in, see what's going on in meditation, see your thoughts in your mind. What are they doing? Find out your emotional level because of what your mind tells you. How does that make you feel? Are you really anxious about it? Are you scared? Are you terrified? Any of these can happen, all right, depending on what your mind is saying to you. So when all these emotions are coming up within you, you then, internal view of meditation is then you've got to be aware, how do I react because of that? What am I doing because of that? So these are all benefits. Not benefits. These are the reasons why we start to meditate. Get the internal view. See what's going on in your thoughts, in your mind, in your emotions. And then how are you reacting in your life? How do you react to your own mind? What your mind tells you. Do you become a servant? Do you do every single thing your mind tells you? Do you believe every single thing that's going on inside you? That's the first thing to recognize. What am I reacting to for me? Then, how do I react to my partners, to my children, to my family, because of what my mind says they might be thinking or they might be doing or not doing? What on earth is really going on in your mind, in your belief system that makes you want to react based on an emotion? Okay. Then when you look at all your reactions because of what your thoughts are saying, you find beliefs. You know, I can't, they can't, he didn't, he did, he should, he shouldn't, they should, they shouldn't. But you know what? You need to find a choice. What is your choice in all of this level of meditation? Do I jump on it? Do I beat myself up? Do I beat others up? Do I complain? Do I judge? Do I worry? Do I have fear? These are choices that you make. No one can make you do anything. A government cannot make you do anything. Yes, but we're in lockdown, people say. Yes, but what you react to and how you feel in a lockdown, that's your choice. Yeah. So you have a choice. Meditation will take you in. Meditation will show you what your thoughts in your mind are doing. They will show you what that brings up, what emotions those thoughts are bringing in, what reactions, in other words, what are you doing in life because of it? And how do you believe? How do you create a belief based on that? And how do you make a choice to choose again, to stop that? So meditation, the first step, is to internally view yourself. That is one of the main reasons that you need to meditate right now, is have your internal view, see what's really going on inside you. Take yourself away from what's going on outside of you, because that out there is secondary to what is going on in here. Okay? So meditation is going to take you to the first step. Internal viewing, see what's really going on for you, be responsible, watch your thoughts, watch your mind, have a look at those emotions, name them if you can, and what do you do because of them? Have a look at the reactions, and what beliefs are you creating because of all of what's going on inside you, and what choices are you making? Are you waiting for someone else to have the choice to stop something within you? No, you make that choice. No one can make you feel anything. That's your choice. So meditation, oh my gosh, why do we meditate? That's only one stage. And see how many layers. Meditation is not just one reason. People go, oh, I meditate to calm my mind. I meditate to heal my body. I meditate to connect to my guidance. They're very, very superficial, top level of meditation. If you truly, truly want to know who you are, if you really want to change reality out there of what's going on in that world out there right now, then you go inside and meditate and you find out what part is yours in this transgression out there. Own it. Start to know thyself, because particles of you are in the illusion out there. Okay. Oh, God, I can get so passionate about meditation. Meditation, it's not just this beautiful, airy, fairy, beautiful, let's meditate. Oh, namaste, let's go in. Beautiful. But if you're still in mind, if you're still in thoughts, if your mind doesn't cease, then you're going to be creating something so much more than, all right? First step. All right, here we go. The second part of let's see what's going on. Why? Because we want to calm the monkey mind chatter. Why do we want to calm that chatter? Well, if we don't, that becomes what I call white noise. And white noise is like a bzzz with stuff that's going past. And you really, really can't understand any of it. You don't accept or take responsibility for any of it. It's just so much that it just kind of goes all past you. So to go internal is to calm the monkey mind chatter. But before you can calm that chatter, you've got to find out where it's coming from, which is the mind. Okay. Next, relax into the body. Oh, like even when we talk and we get all hyped and we want to do all these things, the body rises, yeah? When the body rises, it sparks off energy in the system, all right? Like these neuron pathways and, what am I looking for? Where is it here? Synapses, they just, so your system is rising constantly. All right, so meditation, find the monkey mind chatter. Watch it slow down as you recognize it so that you can relax into your body. It's like, how many times I have to say to people when I'm going to take them into a meditation is, all right, I want you to relax, because they're like, okay, I'm ready. And I'm like, no, lean back in your chair. And they're like, oh, okay. Oh, am I allowed to do that, Okay, relax in the body. Come in the body. Before meditation, you're outside the body because you're in mind. Mind is an energy wave that then is out in atmospheric energies. No, come back in. Relax in the body. Why? Because that settles the sparks of creation. When your shoulders are rising up, you're coming to the mind. Then the synapses, neuron pathways spark off, and they then come out into atmosphere and create. But if you're doing this from a negative place, then what are you creating? Are you aware of that? What is really going on within your mind? What energy are you sparking off? So see what's going on inside you by coming in, looking at all the levels, calming the monkey mind chatter, and settling into the body. Why do we want to settle into the body? To connect to guidance. Guidance is not outside of you. In fact, nothing is outside of you. Guidance is inside of you. It is inside you. See what's going on. Internal view is the first reason we meditate. See what's going on. Connect to guidance. Why? I call it joining the dots, all right? So let's have a look at this. Why do we need to connect to guidance? Because guidance gives us one-pointers. Over here, try this, do that, experience this. Watch out for that. It's just dots on the map. Okay. So these dots then start to appear, but you haven't quite joined them yet. When you begin to join the dots, the map appears. What map you're going to ask? Your soul's blueprint, your map. The map that your soul came here to follow, to get to the destiny, the ultimate moment. So your map appears. Once you connect to your guidance, you then start joining the dots inside you, which is moments of guidance. Your direction, where you want to be, how you want it to look, that then starts to become clearer. Yeah. People say, oh, I've got no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going. Life just seems to have stopped. But if I was to ask you right now, okay, how often do you meditate? Are you meditating daily? If your life is chaotic, if you are directionless, if you have no idea what your soul's journey is, then you will never find it if you don't meditate, if you don't drop within. You can ask people, you can go for umpteen readings. Psychics can give you a clue, but no one knows you like you. Your guidance is inside you. You have to meditate daily if you have a chaotic life right now. And I'm saying daily. I don't care about your excuses. I've been doing this for over 30 years and I've heard every single excuse there is. There are no excuses. You can make the time. You can meditate anytime, anywhere, and anyhow. That's your choice. Again, we have the choice. So why do we meditate? Because we have to go inside, find thoughts, mind, emotions, reactions, look at the beliefs, make a choice that's positive, calm the monkey mind chatter so that you don't have this problem. Relax into your body. Oh my God, let's just drop in. Yeah, relax into the body. Settle the sparks of creation. Connect to guidance. Why? So that they can start to give you one-pointers, which are dots on your script, dots on your map. It's like, imagine, when we see in the movies, like they open up a secret map and it's blank and they go, how can I find the treasure? Destiny. How can I find that if I can't even see the map? You've got to close your eyes. You've got to calm your mind. You've got to go inside. And guess what? The dots go, oh, there's one. And next thing, these things start to appear on your map. Your map of destiny, your soul's blueprint. They start to show. All right. So you're joining the dots. Then the map appears. And you're like, oh, Now I can see clearly. Can't see clearly trying to find it in the world. Your map is not in the world. The dots aren't in the world. Guidance isn't outside of you. Universal consciousness is not outside of you. It's all inside. One of the main reasons we need to meditate. God, see how passionate I am? I'm very passionate when I talk about my love of life, which is meditation actually. All right, I've got a bit more here to go. So is there any questions? Come on, I want to see someone write something. I can see a few people on there, but you're all a bit quiet. I like to see some hearts. I like to see some waves. I love to see comments. You know, I'm going to ask you something. Out of the few of you who are watching right now, how many of you meditate? Please comment. I'd love to see your comment. Yes or no? And how often? Come on, interact with me. Yes. Ah, wonderful. Love it. So your crown chakra is tuned into my message, and I bet you're getting like a little bit of tingle here, a little bit of movement in the energy. That's alignment. Beautiful. All right. Anyone else who's watching that meditates? And how often do you meditate? Come on, let's interact. Otherwise, I could just get so excited and keep going, but I really, really love to have this back and forth interaction. So how many more? Anyone else going to comment for me? That's all right. All right, and if you're watching the replay, I would love you to write down replay and let me know, you know, how often. So, Kirsten, you go once a fortnight. Wonderful. That's amazing. Once a fortnight is brilliant. But in between that, Kirsten, do you actually drop in every day? That's the key. Meditation groups raise our vibration. They're wonderful. They really are, because it holds a different energy to meditate in. But in between, do it. Yes, we do avoid meditation. Sometimes meditation, you know, can be difficult. Yeah, meditation can be difficult. Why? Because we're going to look at ourselves. We're going to find out what's really going on. Don't be afraid of that. Never be afraid of looking into yourself, because you are, beyond all of your stories, the most beautiful soul ever created. That's the truth in all of us. Not me, not you, but everyone in the universe. All right, so the next stage, why do we meditate? The human body. We need to begin healing. All right, yes, we have created an amazing healing system out in the world, but imagine healing internally before you have to go externally. If we actually heal internally and trust in that, use our natural cycles, our natural experiences, if we actually use that, then we will heal internally. All the body's ailments, problems, aches, blocks. So some things still will happen, but that also can be a natural breakdown as we get older. But a lot of it can actually begin inside you. So begin the healing. Always begin inside your mind. When your mind is calm, your body is calm. When your mind is calm, your organs are peaceful. When your mind is scattered, your organs are on guard, waiting, watching, jumping. When you're busy, oh, I've got to do this. Oh, what about that? Everything is jumping inside you. They're spurting off energy. It's draining to the whole human system. So your body needs healing. It needs a calm mind so it can center itself, so it can come in, be zen if you want to call it that, but it really needs to align itself naturally. So healing always begins inside the mind. Your thoughts create your reality, not just outside of you, but also what's going on in your body. I'm just going to share something here. I was asked a question today, and I never really thought about it. I was like, I was on a Zoom call with a client, and she was from the US. And it was the first time I spoke to her, and then she talked about age, and she was the same age as me. So we're both 59, so I'm going to be 60 in a few weeks. And she looked at me and she said, don't you wear glasses? And I went, actually, I do have 2 sets of glasses. She goes, so you don't need them on the computer? And I'm like, no, I can see quite clearly. Even sitting here, my phone's probably, this far away from me, and I can still read everything. And I was like, I said, no, but when I'm on it a long time, it helps adjust. My eyes get tired. But do I need them to actually? No. And I went, oh, that's interesting, even though I've got them. And then I've got another pair because I have one long sight eye and one short sight. And so for when I'm watching TV, I can still see everything, read everything, but it gets a bit blurry at night. So it's like a natural movement in my eyesight. But then I thought, wow, that was interesting. No, I actually don't need them because I do believe that when I look into my world, my mind says I can see things really clearly. And I say this a lot in the field of work I do. I'm always saying I can see beyond the physical reality. I can see, I can. So I'm always using that terminology in statements. I can see clearly behind what's going on. I can see beyond the illusion. I can see through the veil. So what does that interpret in my physical body? Oh, I can see. All right. So the human body, I just want to share that because it made me go, yes, what we believe, what my mind is doing and saying, it's healing these parts. I went to get glasses and I do wear them at certain times, but do I need them? No, I can do without them as well. Very interesting there. So meditation calms your mind. When your mind is calm, your energy surges naturally. Oh my gosh. When your mind is calm and peaceful, your energy surges so naturally through the body. Yeah. And it touches every single particle of your organs. The energy, when it's free flowing, if you're not stuck in mind, if you're not beating yourself up, if you're not heavy in your head, if you haven't got all this stuff going on, that depletes your energy. So what that happens, what I say is it dries out your system. So when you meditate, everything moves, everything becomes free flowing, it becomes energy again. And when it's energy, it's healing the body. So why would you want to meditate? Oh, well, let's just say heal the mind, heal the body. Okay, there you go. All right. Your organs begin to slow down when your mind is calm. Did you know that? I know myself when I've had a massive day and I've been talking to lots of people, I've been on my computer, I've been blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, I can feel boom, 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 this surge of energy. And I'm like, okay. And I will actually bring myself back in. And I can calm that surge of energy down. Yes. So when your mind is calm, which is what meditation brings, your organs begin to slow down. They calm. Your lungs expand naturally, open and close. Not like this. They're taking in fuller breaths. Your heart isn't beating as fast. It's going boom, 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 really gently. Okay. Your chest, your brain, and your stomach. These are the 3 particles that get affected by mind. So when you meditate, your brain has time to actually absorb what was left, place it into the files, clear the circuits. All right, your stomach, all that information of the day, it calms it down and it digests it. Okay, your energy enters from the body as above, so below. When your energy enters naturally, flows all the way through. Now I'm talking about, remember, energy comes through the crown. If your mind is overwhelmed and you're busy, it gets locked and blocked. And then we go, oh, I've got a headache, God, I'm tight, like things are going on here because you've locked all your energy in here. So meditation opens the doorway here for it to move all the way through and down to your feet. All right? Yeah, flows the energy through. That's the key. All right. So begin the healing. The next layer when you meditate, here we go. Higher self, connect back to who you really are. The benefits of meditation is to find out who you really are, calm your mind, heal your body so that you can flow naturally with the energy once more. As above, so below, you are one. So you connect back to yourself. All right, your higher self. Your higher self is who you are. It's not separate from you. It's not a guide. It is you. All right. It is the bridge between the two worlds. Particles of you are still energy centers, still collective consciousness, and particles of you are in the body. Here's the bridge, the higher self, which knows as above, so below. It is the intermediary particle wave of who you are. It sustains you. It will comment. When you connect to your higher self, you feel things change. It's like there becomes a higher perspective in the world. The higher self is kind of like the eagle in this reality, where when it floats and it flies, it can see everything. It knows everything that's going on. Well, this is your higher self, all right? All right, yes, okay, that's true. Makes sense why mine gets stuck in my head, yes, because you're not letting it flow. You're not meditating. You're not bringing it through. All right, so here we are. You are your higher self, all right? Remember that. The higher self is the bridge between the two worlds, the world of collective consciousness and the world of form. Who we are is all of that. The connection begins. So in meditation, your connection to your higher self begins. It allows you to be fully here, but also there. You can relate to what's going on here. You can create your reality differently, knowing who you truly are. So the connection begins in meditation. If you're not in meditation, that connection is not present because you're in the world. Higher self doesn't exist in the world, but it is who you are. And you are not the body. You are the energy in the body, which is the higher self here and the collective consciousness here. So it filters through. Everything comes through higher self into the body, and everything that we experience here filters back through higher self into consciousness. That's the importance of meditation. Connect to who you really are. Trust and know your higher guidance, your higher self. But I will say the higher self, I said it before, is not your guide. It's not separate. It is you. Oh, can't explain that. You have to go there. You have to experience it. So meditate. All right. Now the next layer of meditation, why we meditate? So you can change reality. So you can create a different reality. As you allow life to flow through you, you then start to change the particles of energy in life. If life is just flowing through the mind, then that's all that's going out into your reality. And you wonder why your reality isn't changing or becoming crazier or busier, because it's the mind creating it. But when you meditate, you drop in and drop in and drop in and drop in and drop in, what you're doing is you're bringing it through higher self, consciousness through higher self, into the body and out into the atmosphere, into your reality. Your particles move into the world. Everyone's particles move into the world. What is happening out there and everything you're seeing right now isn't someone's fault. It's particle waves of every human body, every human mind, not just one person or a few million. Even if you believe that you're positive and you're not creating it, a particle of you is. Get that. Own that part. That's all I can say. All right. Meditation. Create reality. So you've connected to your guidance. Energy flows into your life. Let it flow through. Then life is beautiful. It doesn't matter what's going on. You will see something beginning to change in front of you because your mind is changing, because you're not reacting, because you are calmer, you're healthier, you're happier. Things will still be going on in the world. Have you noticed that things don't change much? But you can change inside how you view it, how you feel about it. So life is beautiful. You feel peace. Peace is what we search for. Peace is the end of war, remember? That's all we want. So everything slows down when you meditate. Things outside of you, even though you believe that they're not a part of your creation, if it is in your reality, if you watch it on your TV, listen to it on your phone, watch it on social media, it is a part of your reality. Yeah. So own what part is creating it. Everything slows down when you meditate. The world outside of you becomes calmer. Even though certain circumstances are still occurring, your reaction to it is slower, calmer, peaceful. It is through that place that we can heal humanity, not through chaos, not through joining in. There is particle waves of everyone in atmosphere, and life needs all of it, good and bad, I'll tell you that. But if we all could own one part of this and meditate to calm it within you, then you will see change outside of you. That's what meditation is for. So everything slows down, and in that slowing down, you then can make a choice. You make that choice. You understand what that choice is. The choice is happiness. The choice is happiness over anger. Have a choice first. You need to feel it first before you can change it. Go inside and meditate. It's the only way you're going to change your reality. That is it. That is a given. If you don't meditate and calm your mind, and you want the world to change outside of you, or if you want people to change outside of you, or if you're not happy with circumstances, if you haven't changed something within you, then you're always going to see that same circumstance outside of you. So that's why meditation is so important. It's very important because it's the only way that you're going to connect. It's the only way that you're going to change. See, you can make choices to change here, but if the mind isn't calm, you're still going to create it out there more and more. All right, so everything slows down, then you make a choice. So meditation. Why do we meditate? I'm going to just go through these. How many have I got? 1, 2, 4 layers of meditation. First layer, the internal view. See what's going on inside you. Watch your thoughts, how your mind reacts and acts, what your emotions are creating, sparking off within you, what beliefs you are starting to think about the world, about people, about situations, and what choices are you going to make inside you to change it. Not out there, inside you first. You can do the stuff outside. I'm not saying not to, but what I'm saying is you have to do it inside you first. Then you can go out into the world and apply it out there. So the first stage, see what's going on. Thoughts, mind, emotions, reactions, beliefs, and choices. Then you're beginning to calm the monkey mind chatter. That's the key. Relax into the body. Drop in. Settle the sparks of creation. If you're heightened and you're stressed and you're thinking too much, you're sparking off all these waves of energy. They're going out into your atmosphere and they're creating. So calm them down. Then, when that level is starting to calm, then and only then can you really truly connect to your guidance. Guidance appears to you as some people hear it and see it and feel it. It can be the joining of the dots, like I said. So guidance will join the dots in life to show you a map When that map appears, that's your soul's blueprint. That's why meditation is so important, to find this blueprint within you so you can then navigate your own map. You can find direction and you have clarity. You feel clear enough to understand what's going on. So that's the first, like, why meditate? Oh my gosh, all of that is just the first layer of meditation. Internal view, see what's going on. Then, as you've done that, and these things can take a few months, 6 months, a year for people to go through all these layers. Meditate, meditate, meditate. All right, then the next one is called the human body. Once you calm the emotional field and the mind down and you start to have more clarity, then you begin to heal. Yes, healing begins inside you, inside your mind. That's how to heal. Energy surges naturally. Let it move. Don't let it get blocked here in the mind. Your organs begin to slow down when you slow down. So they're not going to be so heightened, so hyped, so restricted, so tight. Everything has a free flow again. Here's a benefit of meditation. Health. Yeah. Healthy mind, healthy body. So your lungs, your heart, your chest, your brain, your stomach, all of these calm. All right. Then the next layer is the higher self. So when you have calmed the mind in meditation and you've looked at that level, then you've understood about energy moving, calming your organs, calming your breathing, letting your body relax deeply within again, then you reach the higher self. That part of you that is the bridge between the two worlds. The higher self is you. It is that bridge that filters information as above, so below. And as below, so above. It filters it back and forth. It actually helps you and it allows you to be more of who you are. So you are your higher self. Remember that. Meditation will show you this. It will help you. You then know yourself. Connection begins in meditation at this level. And you go in there to be present with that particle wave of you. Yeah, that's the joy of meditation. This is where you're really going, oh my God, I just want to go meditate. When you're in the first layer, let's see what's going on. You're going to have an aversion to it every time. I haven't got time. I better not do it. But that's why you have to do it, because you've got to get through that wave. It's like here comes a big dumping wave. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to just crash here. That's why people don't want to start deep meditation. But, we can actually dive through that. See what's on the other side of it. Okay. So creating reality is the last point. Why do we meditate? What are the benefits? To create the life that you deserve to create truly from your soul's destiny. So creating reality, it's your guidance will flow the energy into your life. As above, so below. Anything you need, anything you want healed, you just, at this layer of meditation, you just put it out there and it moves through. In the beginning of meditation, you could try that and you go, it doesn't work. Of course it won't, because you've got too much going on. You're not connected to your higher self. Your consciousness is so dull and weighed down because you're not connected. All right. Right. I have to just, I want to say, come on, everyone, get this. Create your reality, guidance, energy flows into your life. Life is beautiful. Life will be peaceful. Everything starts to slow down. I know. I live in this reality just the same as you do. And I see and hear the things out there, but they do not affect my reality. Why? Because I have worked for years on my mind. Yeah? I have meditated for 30 years, if not longer, to calm my mind, to see what's going on, to connect to my guidance. So yes, I see the reality that everyone else does, but how does it affect me? Totally differently. That's the key, to know that you are connecting to who you really are. All right. Everything slows down, then you make a choice. The choice is, do I be happy or angry? Do I be happy or sad? Do I be peaceful or busy? Do I say yes or no? That's the benefits. You have a choice in every single thing. All right. So one more thing I'm going to say to you before I go. It's been a big live because this was a big one. Oh, benefits of meditation. I'm not going to sit on the surface of this ever because I'm going to tell you everything that's going on. Now, in the beginning, you meditate. So that's, internal view and the human body. In the beginning, you are meditating. That's how you meditate. I have to sit down and meditate. I have to do this. I have to practice that. I have to make time. You are doing meditation. That is the first stage. Might take a while for some of you. All right. Next one is, then meditation does you. In the beginning, you meditate. In the end, meditation does you. What does that mean? In the end, you connect back to yourself. In the end, you let life flow through you. Meditation does you, and not just when you're meditating, but every single moment in your day. Meditation does you. When I look into the world, I'm looking at it through my inner vision. When I speak to someone, I am connected to my guidance, to my higher self, to collective consciousness. When I go out and have a wine and party, I'm even doing that through that layer of energy. Nothing comes to me, nothing disturbs me, and if it starts to come in, I am so aware of those particle waves moving into my energy field that I can just move them back. It's like, no, I don't think so. It's not about the world. Meditation is the key to healing. All right? If you do not meditate, then you will be caught in the world. You will not be able to change truly what is going on for you. Heal your mind, heal your body, and then your spirit comes forth. All right. That's the benefits of meditation. Hope you enjoyed my live today. Thank you all for commenting. I absolutely love watching. So yes, I want to create my reality. I'll need to push through that layer. Yes, there are layers upon layers upon layers. I do say to everyone that we're kind of like the Sara Lee cakes, fluffy layer upon layer upon layer. So there's not just one layer of meditation. Meditation is the key to healing. Why? Because it brings awareness through. When you are aware of who you are, you know who you are, you trust who you are, you connect with your guidance, and you know who you are by your higher self. When your higher self filters these dot points down to you, you then join the dots and suddenly here's the map. Oh, now I know why I'm here. Now I know what to do. Now I know the choices that I need to make for my soul's destiny. We're all different creatures here in a body, but we are the same energy. So I will say, meditate, meditate, and meditate. That is the key. It has been my journey. People ask me, Caroline, how can I be like you? How can I experience these things? Well, if you don't stop to meditate for at least 5-10 minutes a day, then you may not reach those beautiful times in your life. But if you do, it won't be long, and you're going to have change. Things will change in your life. I should just sing that song, meditate, meditate, meditate. A friend of mine who's a yogi used to always say, meditate, don't hesitate. How many are hesitators? Come on, write that one down. Put your hand up. I'm not a hesitator. I actually never was where meditation was concerned because, as you heard in the beginning, it was because of an illness and an ailment that I had to meditate, and I did. But yes, are you a meditator or a hesitator? Ask yourself that. All right, everyone, love and blessings. I hope you enjoyed this live. I would love for you to comment below when it goes up on my Instagram page. Please comment below what you thought of the live. If there's any more questions you want to ask, please comment and I will get back to you. Just give me lots of loves and likes and comments, because that's how I know you're actually watching. And then the world will watch. And then these messages will get out to the world. So please comment, give me some hearts and likes. All right, love and blessings. This will be up soon. Please comment again on my Instagram page at Soulbirds. Love and blessings. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Bye.